The IDF is ready to expand the fightings in Gaza. The USA decided to stop the attacks on the Houthis. Meanwhile, huge attacks by Israel totally destroyed the international airport in Sana'a. Let's talk about last week in Israel.
TGR News, broadcasting from the State of Israel.
Thank you guys for joining me this week for the latest updates from Israel. This week started with Israeli decision to expand the military operation in Gaza. The name of the operation is Gideon Chariots. On Saturday, the government decided few things. First of all, IDF will send 6,000 call-up orders for reservists. The fightings will be intense and more territories will be taken from Gaza. Territories that will be captured won't be given back. Humanitarian aid will be entered Gaza, but it will be limited and distributed only to civilians. It looks like an American company and Arab countries will be involved with the security of the IDF. Does the Gaza Strip need aid? No. There is plenty of food and other supplies in Gaza. The problem is that most of it is stored in Hamas facilities, but we have to change the equation. Now the new equation will be is bring in whatever needs, but make sure the only one who gets it is civilians, not Hamas. Hamas, meanwhile, takes over hospitals again, so the IDF have a lot of work to do. Plans are made and everything is ready. We're just waiting for Trump's tour in the Middle East to be over with. By the way, if on any stage Hamas will get back to the negotiation table, the whole operation will be stopped. On Sunday, the Houthis, Yemenis, launched yet another missile from Yemen, and this time it hit Ben Gurion airport. Big miracle happened to us, thank God, when the missile hit an open field on the middle of an airport facility. 2 people were injured, but it is nothing compared to if the missile was landed, God forbid, in the middle of the road or one of the terminals. Enough is enough, and after 2 months of only American attack on Monday and Tuesday in 2 separate attacks, the Israeli Air Force completely destroyed the Sana'a airport and other facilities that were used by the Houthis. Evacuation notices were issued prior to the attack. After that, Trump announced the US will stop their attacks on the Houthis. The ceasefire agreement was reached with the mediation of Oman, and in my opinion was made mainly to make Trump's trip to the Middle East safer and more peaceful. By the way, speaking of agreements, the 4th round of talks between the United States and Iran will take place on Sunday. This is very clear what the Iranian wants. They want to have civilian nuclear power, and they insist on enriching the uranium on Iranian soil. Israel wants to make sure that Iran won't have nuclear weapons, thus insisting that the uranium will be reached elsewhere and transferred to Iran. What is the stand of the US on the matter? It's unclear yet. Meanwhile, every day another Iranian factory catches on fire. Most of the so-called motorcycle factories used for ballistic warheads and other military equipment. Israel continues to attack in Lebanon, trying to make sure Hezbollah won't restore its power and won't raise its head. In Syria, the IDF helping the Druze community that was attacked by the new government of al-Julani gangs. IDF attacked convoys of the terrorists making their way to the villages to attack the Druze, and even IDF provided humanitarian aid and medical help, including evacuation and treating wounded Druze in Israeli hospitals. IDF still holds positions in Syria, and a new medical facility was opened just recently to help the Druze community. This whole situation makes a lot of tensions with Turkey, and this week almost a dogfight happened when Turkish jets tried to prevent Israeli jets to attack the al-Julani terrorists. The US got involved and Turks made a U-turn. Talks between Israel and Turkey will be held in Azerbaijan next week to calm the situation down. Also, there are reports about indirect Syrian talks with Israel about the same kind of agreement. Time will tell. Even though the expanded military operation in Gaza hasn't started yet, IDF attacks terrorists every day. There is no hostage deal on the table, and Israel has to do something about it. Please pray for our hostages to be released soon. So Joe left for the army again, but he sent a message for you.
As I'm sure you've been watching the news, I'm sure you know that Israel's about ready to go back into Gaza and get the job done. It seems like for once and for all. So obviously, I'm here in the military, getting ready for the upcoming operations. I wanted to take a moment to say thank you guys so much. Because of your guys' support, we have now finally a place where the people can come and get the food themselves. It's just such a blessing, and it's all because of you. So I just really wanted to say thank you. It is an amazing thing that we are a part of together here. And now that I'm in the Army, it makes it so much more feasible for Ola to be able to pass out the food to everyone, because they come to the place to get it instead of Ola, because when I come, I have the truck, and Ola can't drive the truck. So she had a hard time always trying to get the food out to everyone. So now that we have the place and stocked up full of food, it's just, wow. Thank you guys, and God bless you all.
I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching and for all the support. Until next week, and God bless.